As one of the most desirable destinations for international students, Canada has a lot to offer in terms of education, culture, and job prospects. However, obtaining a study permit in Canada is not always a straightforward process, and many applicants find their applications rejected. In this video, we will explore the top 7 reasons for Canada student visa rejection. 1. Incomplete application. It is crucial to understand that the Canadian government has strict requirements for the study permit application process, and applicants must submit all the required documents and information. To avoid an incomplete application, applicants must read the instructions thoroughly and understand what documents are required for their specific situation. These documents may include proof of acceptance to a Canadian educational institution, language test scores, financial documents, and a valid passport. It is also essential to ensure that all documents are up to date and not expired. Additionally, if any documents are in a language other than English or French, they must be translated by a certified translator. 2. Financial insufficiency. As an international student, the Canadian government requires that applicants have enough funds to cover their tuition fees, living expenses, and return transportation. The Canadian government has specific financial requirements, and it is essential to ensure that the funds meet these requirements. Applicants should also ensure that they have enough funds to cover their expenses throughout their entire stay in Canada. In addition to tuition and living expenses, applicants should also account for other costs such as transportation, books, and medical insurance. 3. Lack of ties to home country. The Canadian government needs assurance that the applicant intends to leave Canada at the end of their authorized stay and will return to their home country. If the applicant cannot prove that they have ties to their home country, the Canadian government may assume that the applicant intends to overstay their authorized stay. To avoid this, applicants must provide sufficient evidence of their ties to their home country, such as proof of employment, property ownership, or family ties. The evidence must demonstrate that the applicant has significant ties to their home country, and they are likely to return at the end of their authorized stay in Canada. It is also important for applicants to provide a clear and convincing statement of their intention to leave Canada at the end of their authorized stay. 4. Inadmissibility. Inadmissibility refers to situations where an applicant is considered a security risk, a threat to public health, or has a criminal record. Applicants who have been previously deported or have overstayed a visa in Canada may also be considered inadmissible. If an applicant has a criminal record, they may be required to obtain a criminal rehabilitation certificate before being eligible for a study permit. It is important to note that providing false or misleading information can result in serious consequences, including a ban on entering Canada. 5. Insufficient academic qualifications. Insufficient academic qualifications are another reason why study permit applications in Canada may get refused. To avoid insufficient academic qualifications as a reason for study permit refusal, applicants must ensure that they meet the academic requirements of the program they wish to study in Canada. They must provide evidence of their academic qualifications, such as transcripts or diplomas, and ensure that they have the necessary prerequisites to be admitted to the program. 6. Lack of a study plan. The Canadian government requires applicants to provide a study plan that outlines their educational goals, the program they wish to enroll in, and how it relates to their career or educational objectives. To avoid a lack of a study plan as a reason for study permit refusal, applicants must ensure that their study plan is clear, concise, and relevant to their educational and career goals. The study plan should provide a detailed explanation of the program they wish to enroll in, including its duration, location, and the courses they plan to take. 7. Failure to meet health and security requirements. The Canadian government requires applicants to undergo a medical examination and provide police certificates to demonstrate that they do not pose a health or security risk to Canada. To avoid failure to meet health and security requirements as a reason for study permit refusal, applicants must ensure that they provide all necessary medical information and police certificates. They should undergo a medical examination by a panel physician approved by the Canadian government and provide the results of the examination with their study permit application. To conclude, to minimize the chances of your Canada student visa rejection, make sure you take care of the above points. As Canada study visa is not point-based but it's at the discretion of the visa officer who is dealing with your application, a strong SOP definitely increases the chances of visa approval. Check out the link in the description to download SOP templates for Canada study visa. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel.